Okay, so here we are back to the Pacific Designs Shop Depressed Flatcar for Buckeye trucks. So got the kit inventoried and labeled. It's pretty simple. I don't think you really have to do this, but it makes it easier for me. It actually turns out my biggest problem, it was finding a flat surface to assemble this. So I'm using one of my tracks that I transport locomotives with, and we'll see how this works. Yeah, so here we go. Got ours laid out. Unfortunately, I do not know which specific trucks or couplers I'll be using yet, so I can't make the provisions for the couplers or the trucks. Hopefully I can do that later. You can see we'll have some straightening to do. I don't know. So magnets like this are going to help to square things up as we tack weld. Of course, you kind of want to make sure these are square, and even the ends, you can see we're off, but as we bend that curve out of it, these should come back straight. Same with this other side. As I can't do it here because as I push, I don't have enough hands. If I push, the whole thing twists. But we'll get along. Let's see how we go. So you can see where a welding table with the little pins and stuff would be nice to have. We're trying to make this work as best we can. Have some more tweaking to do. Need to take the time to do it right now. So you guys will probably get a good laugh at this, but I think we're making progress. Make sure we're square here. Gonna have to clamp that. Camera can't see everything. The eye can. And of course, this is what I was talking about earlier. See that gap, and as we bring that over, get that in line, then that gap will disappear. Oops, that gap will disappear. But I think we're straight enough to start the center section there. Couple little fine adjustments. So you guys will probably get a good laugh at my overkill here for straightening this up. And this is tack welds. So we may end up grinding all this back apart when we're done. But here we go. So we got the first spot welds done. Hopefully they're strong enough. Might have to re-spot weld them, but we moved the angle iron to re-square this up. And of course our end here, we're going to have to just wiggle a little bit, getting it to square up. So we're switching over to the other end. We just flip this, And you can see this is wrong right here. I almost messed up. That's not going to work that way. The one thing you do have to watch for is, like if you're using these magnets, you have to watch for splatter on these flat edges, because that will cause a gap. You got to make sure. As you can see, I don't know if there's splatter on that. It'll cause that. So we're moving on to page 4, step 1B, which is adding the additional mainframe with the note of the cutouts. We're only going to do one side at a time. That way, if I put the other piece here, we'll see. I'm going to have to fix that, that's for sure. I see we're already going to have to grind that off because that's not down all the way in that spot. One mistake. Oops. Okay. So the outside one did pose a little bit of a struggle to get it in. And it still needs, gonna have to watch it when you're welding. As you can see here, make sure everything's right. But okay, so let's do some tack welding. Oh, I did fix this one here. There's caused a little bit of problem because I welded on the inside and the grinder wouldn't, so I had to file it. Okay, so now we're gonna move on over to this side. I don't have a phone holder, or you could watch me struggle with this end piece. Some bar clamps and stuff took care of that, but okay, some more tack welding. Be back soon. So there's one tack welded depressed flat car frame. Not too bad. Let's see. Do I have page 5 out here? Oh, I do have page 5 out here. So now it's the end pieces. Okay, let me go get 8, 9, and 10. So there's 8. Pretty simple install. Welded on the tack welded on the back side. It should be okay. Okay, so there's the one end. I don't know. Pretty simple. Seems like maybe they would have made that out of one piece thicker material, but like I said, this is my first build, so I'm learning as I go. Now on to the other end, just redoing the same thing. Okay, so we got the other side tacked up. Oh, I gotta go find the next page of the instructions. So, next page is the bottom plates. Car's big note, make sure provisions have been made for mounting trucks. Well, I don't know where I'm getting my trucks from yet, so I have not done that. So I'm gonna stop here from now, and really it's only been a few hours to tack this all up like this. I don't think it's too bad. So I guess, don't know, not really heavy yet. Well, okay, we'll get back to you when we start step 3, the bottom plates. Have a great day.